So there was this QANON movement that was going on the whole time. It started a little while, I think during COVID, and there was many different topics that they were addressing. But one of the recent addresses or the topics that these guys are going after is whatever is being taught to children in school. They're against the transphobic and I wouldn't say homophobic, but it's more of the transphobic and the agenda where people are saying, okay, now it's okay to switch your genders, and so it's being taught that in a lot of schools, and so there's a whole lot of people that are against that, and a lot of time when people think of those kind of people, they have a certain thing, okay, like the truckers or this that, you know, and sure it is that too, but it's a lot of other people as well. There's a lot of Muslims, a lot of really Christians, a lot of really religious people that obviously don't want their kids to learn that. And so those guys are doing a march to Ottawa, and currently they're staked out, I think, like 100 kilometers outside of Ottawa.
Oh, well. I saw a video of some parents yelling, screaming, "Get out of my town!" And it's like...
Maybe.
The convoy,
Yeah, so it might be that.
True. The funny thing is, you know, that QAnon convoy, that what happened was about a year ago. Yeah. So right now it's happening in Ottawa, right? Yeah. There was the one that was happening in Saskatchewan. So what happened was these guys... basically took over an abandoned school building, like a little outside of Saskatoon. Right. And what they did was, they were bunking in there with all of 80 to 100 of those people. Yeah. Like some of their cars.
They just made it their hideout.
And then guess what happened? Yeah. And you know what? People recently, what they did was they got tired of these guys. You know, these guys are mercenaries.
I think that's the video I saw.
Yeah. These guys are mercenaries trying to stand up for, okay, so what happened was what they were doing a year ago, Kingdom of Freedom or something. Yeah. What their agenda was to...
Kingdom of Freedom.
Maybe that's what it is.
It sounds like a Zelda game.
Yeah.
Zelda Kingdom of Freedom.
Yeah, and the leader of the...
edition, out now. Exactly. Get it before Christmas.
That was last year. Okay, this was last year. So there's this one happening today, right? Recently, and then there was one last year. And then the leader of that cult, I call it a cult, man. Whatever, you take it as it is. The leader of that cult was a lady. Her name was...
Is it the same as the trucker convoy one?
No, it's not the trucker convoy. So the trucker convoy
is
the same lady? Different, yes.
Okay.
This one is like, she calls herself the queen. Her name was Rubio something. So their agenda was basically that we want all the corruption ended. We want all the politicians arrested. Corrupt politicians arrested in Canada. Yeah. And we want them, basically dead. And
then is there corrupt politicians in Canada like that? Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like openly, like taking money, like that kind of corrupt, or
I mean,
in what sense corrupt?
So Romana Tadeo,
Queen
Tadeo, she was the one who was basically. She said she was threatening. Yeah. She started. There was 100 people. It's on a small.
Ron Watkins.
Ron Watkins.
Watkins, yeah.
Ronald
Watkins.
That's the leader of the QAnon movement today. Okay.
That's what it says.
All right. So that one was against like politicians, corrupt politicians and whatnot, and corrupt policies. To this, the one that's happening in Ottawa is basically save the children. Like you said, transphobia, against child trafficking and all of that stuff as well.
Yeah, there was a movie out on that. Did you guys see that one?
Which one?
The child trafficking movie was Sound of Freedom.
They
were really trying to hide that. They were trying not to show it because
the politicians.
That's what they said. Yeah, that's what it was like. Being apparently there was a whole thing. People would go watch it in the movie theaters. Yeah. And all the movie theaters, that like screen would be down just for the sound of theater. Yeah. And they'd be like, "Sorry, this movie's not working. We have to refund your tickets. Go watch another movie or this that." But it was basically just exposing how like all this child trafficking works and how they get all these kids.
So they were trying to kill that movie. Like ban that movie. Like nobody should watch it.
Yeah. They were trying to ban it, but. Yeah, that's another. They were addressing that topic, but I think these guys are after the exact same thing.
Exactly. But on a lower scale, all these movements are happening on a very minor scale. Like, and nobody really, like, even Canadians don't know much about it at this point.
Well, they don't let it. They don't
let it. Of course. They
don't let it out.
You gotta keep control on
the hush on that.
Yeah. No, but I think we did see like a lot of the.
There was that one mass.
Were going out
protest
in Calgary and like other places too. I know in Vancouver there was a lot of protests.
Yeah, it was the same day, I think, all across Canada.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, and there was they were police were like handling these guys, whoever's trying to trying to do more than what they're supposed to do, right?
Yeah. Well, peaceful protest, right? Like once you get out of hand, nobody.
Exactly. Yeah. So what another thing was, what these guys were doing, sure they have their movement and whatnot, but to buff up their numbers. So they
buff up the numbers as in like recruitment.
Like, so in order to increase their numbers of people, whatever. Right now, if they had 500 people, they want to get it to at least 1,000 that are marching with them. They were going around to the nearest cities. They were going getting homeless people, telling them, "Here, we're going to give you shelter, food, water, whatever you need. You just come march with us." I know you guys love children too. Hop in. Let's go fight these guys. And those guys are go.
I got the good stuff, bro.
Straight up, man. They're like, "Let's go, bro." They're like, "Yo, warm food, Can I get some of that?"
It's the winter months,
Yeah. You guys save the children. Save them for me.
Save them for me.
Oh man. That's another. Oh, and also, Times Person of the Year came out. Can you guess who it was? Do you know who?
Was it Zelensky?
No. Times Person of the Year.
Oh, it was Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I'm not
a favorite.
It's okay.
Favorite artist.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay, man.
Don't be ashamed of it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Embrace
Times
it.
Person of the
Embrace
Year.
it.
People
this
grow.
Year.
Times change. People change. I've changed. I've grown out of that.
Just shake it off. It's okay.
It's okay. The funniest thing. Person of the Year. Look at the nomination here. The list of nomination. Vladimir Putin is in there. Person of the Year. Xi Jinping is in there.
Xi Jinping, he kind of
votes, bro. All the BRICS people voting for this.
Yeah, man. Do you know what he's been doing?
Trump's lawyers are in there. They put him in there.
Yeah, he's changed up the policies and stuff. That guy's gonna be president until he dies, or the leader of China. Xi Jinping.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just looking at.
And you know about his history as well. So do you know the Mao Zedong, the guy who had the Republic of whatever China before?
Yeah.
Like the guy who was real. They called him the founder of how China.
President Mao. Yeah.
Mao Zedong sent this guy's dad into exile.
Oh, no way.
And then they had him killed. So they killed his dad. This guy came from a very good
it's a villain arc.
Yeah, he came from a royal family. Everyone's saying he became the guy who killed his dad. He went and they banished him into the countryside. He served his time there. That came back years later. From the ashes. Took power, and now he's the guy that he hated.
Every communist country, or like the leader or whatever, every dictatorship their leaders have pretty much a very similar story. Everyone's killed someone's dad, someone's mom, someone's family.
What's the only way to beat power?
And now you're back into their prodigy gets revenge.
So JFK, who was killed, he was in politics. Obviously, he won. Then he got killed. His father was in politics. But his son, I think now at the age of 70-something, is running from one of the sides, from Republican or this. I highly doubt he's gonna, But
I think I've seen that too.
Yeah, but he's basically running. He's trying to do the same thing, and my family name has it. Let me try. Why not? Might as well.
Another assassination coming. I mean, accident.
Yeah.
I think Kennedy era is over. Guess who else was on the nomination list?
Who?
Just
Snoop Dogg, Kanye West?
No, King Charles III.
For American president?
No, for the Person of the Year nomination list.
For what? Getting the kingship after...
I don't know, people just wanted him in there. He was nominated.
No, I think the British people, they probably put in some money. They're like, hey, let's put him out there. He doesn't have his money. His notoriety as Lizzie. We need to get him popping,
Yeah, exactly.
The Queen had this many hashtags. You only have this many.
Exactly.
There's something going on.
What is I don't get the criteria of getting nominated for this list. I guess you just have to be popular and
but this was the Person of the Year. Guess who won Man of the Year? Kim Kardashian.
Man of the Year?
What?
Won GQ Man of the Year. She's the first woman to win Man of the Year. So I don't know.
Is she transitioning?
No, she's not transitioning, but I don't know. These awards don't even make sense anymore. I think they're just trying to just trying to be too woke and too, whoa.
Yeah.
Our first man, she's such a man. She's a woman. She's a man.
It seems like you got following. You're winning everything. Pretty much. You got.
She still gets $200K child support from Kanye West.
No way.
She's a billionaire, bro.
And she gets 200. Doesn't she make more than Kanye? Shouldn't she be paying him?
Well, now she probably does because he doesn't have the Yeezys no more. But before he was probably richer.
I know Tyga probably gets what's it called? Not Tyga.
Tyga's
Travis Scott.
Tyga's like number 7 on the OnlyFans highest earner, bro.
True. Yeah, he's the highest male earner.
Yeah.
But see, that would But what does he post on his stuff?
What do you mean?
Don't you have that membership? No.
Yeah. No, I don't. But
you
yes.
don't subscribe? No.
No.
Kim Kardashian was talking a lot about the BLM movement and all that. So obviously she's very supportive of all these inmates and this that. But I'm sure you heard Derek Chauvin, the guy who
stabbings.
Yeah, he got stabbed.
Yeah.
And
who stabbed him though?
It was a Mexican dude.
Yeah.
22 times the guy didn't hit one major organ.
See, that's the thing. He didn't die though, right?
Yeah, he didn't.
He's back in jail now. He's back in prison.
No, I think he's still in medical care.
He's probably still in medical. But like 22 times you didn't nick one artery. Like what's going on? How bad is your aim?
Yeah, that's true, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he was really good at it. He's like, I'm gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna hurt
so
you.
you don't die, but you gonna feel it.
Over and over.
Yeah, it was a Mexican guy,
Yeah.
and they talked to him and they asked him, yo, why'd you do it? What's the reason behind it? He said it was in solidarity with BLM movement.
Nah.
Yeah.
I doubt it. This guy probably took his lunch.
I know. Yeah,
He took his lunch.
he was just mad, and now he probably needs an excuse. But even if it wasn't,
Or he was doing acupuncture on him. They're like, oh, stabbings.
Probably refuses.
Shouldn't that guy be in a different prison? He was a police officer. I always thought for police officers or people that are known, they don't send you to regular prison because like obviously inmates are gonna kill you.
No, not really. I think
Not
the
really.
officers
I think
go
that's
the
where
same.
it would like turn into some political stuff. You know, why does they get special
Because
treatment?
wasn't Derek Chauvin, wasn't he facing like a murder trial? He was facing a murder trial.
No,
right?
he went on full on trial, everything. He's
Yeah,
the guy
exactly.
who had the I can't breathe or whatever, right?
Exactly, no.
He had the knee on the
George
neck.
Floyd, yeah.
George Floyd, yeah.
Yeah. So if he's going for murder, I don't think they have a separate for like ex police officers.
No,
like-
but also it's like everybody knows this guy was a police officer. Everybody in USA.
I'm surprised
wanted
it
to kill
took
him.
this long though.
No, exactly. That's what it was.
I expected him to get stabbed like within the first
It was
week.
bound to happen, but it happened after this long. I mean, yeah, nobody's gonna do it right away because it would have been obvious. But I guess they probably took their time. Somebody planned it out.
Yeah.
And obviously, when he was in there, I'm sure the correctional officers, they were probably like having keep an eye on him, because
Yeah. True.
Yeah,
I
you have
don't
to
think
be
that
extra
was,
careful
that
with
doesn't
him.
sound like it was in solidarity.
Yeah.
Solidarity with anybody, bro. I think he just like.
But man,
it was some some
He
personal
lost
stuff.
Yeah, he took his noodles.
Yeah.
One day, he just pop.
probably refused
Caught him in
his
the shower.
Probably refused. He probably asked him to join his gang. Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Or he asked him to drop the soap, and he's like, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Plus,
No,
like
he-
everybody knows what American jails are like, man. The conditions are like.
No,
Any-
American jails are better than other places around the world.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Like
mean,
Mexican jail.
I'm
or
talking about the
a
first world
jail in
countries.
Thailand where they all do like kickboxing and you're just there. You have to survive, make your way to the top of the jail system.
That one kung fu movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to-
No, but America, it's documented.
They're privatized, right? There's a lot of
exactly.
money.
It's
So the more
documented.
people
Like recent, there's been documents that are coming out and literally talking about
it's a
dire
full-on
conditions.
system. That's how all these jail wardens, they make so much money. They make like 500, 600K.
Well, those
They
companies
want
make a
people
lot
to
of
come in so they can
Yeah,
expand their jails and this that.
Yeah.
But they're not
It's a
keeping
business.
they're not keeping even security wise. They're not people are literally. There's the violence that internal violence that happens into the jails is
Well, how do you,
increasing.
bro?
every
You're
day.
always going to be outnumbered.
Yeah.
You're always going to be outnumbered in
Who?
the jail. And like it's a correctional officers
of
versus
course.
the people inside.
Of
Best
course.
bet is you just go in and you just join the biggest group. You know?
That's why there's a whole documentary on like why a lot of people that are not in gangs.
Yeah.
A lot of them end up converting to Islam. It's because it doesn't matter your race or like what it is. As long as you follow Islam, a lot of the people will protect you.
You're
like
with the brothers.
You're with the brothers. You know. So especially in England, it's a major thing where a lot of people end up converting just so they have that protection.
Even in the US, I think it's a huge
Yeah,
thing as
it's a
well.
huge
They-
thing.
London is
like-
1/3 Muslim, anyways.
Bro, it's the highest population.
in the jails-
Yeah,
in the
the
jails,
conversion
there's a lot
rate is
of
like
Muslims,
crazy.
yeah.
in
Of
jails,
course, of
'cause
course.
they get that protection right away. They will protect you. You get better food.
Yeah.
You go on that halal diet.
Exactly.
So you get better food. You get better protection. You have that brotherhood as soon as you get there, being a nobody. Otherwise you would have to. You know how the jail initiations. We've seen those videos.
So yeah, you have to go around and hold someone's pocket.
Yeah.
This is what the internet is saying about U.S. Conditions. U.S. conditions.
Come here, why?
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
U.S. conditions are harsher compared to other prisons around
Of course,
the world.
yeah.
Yes, they are nicer than Syria and all, but they are harsher conditions.
Harsher. I think it's compared to places like they're probably comparing it to like Singapore and like those kind of places.
Of course, first world countries, the prison, the U.S. has the worst prison conditions. Like the stay conditions for the prisoners, the security of the prisoners, and you know what's it called?
You have to do a lot of labor.
Well, of course, you know you get time with labor, right? People,
it's
you
like
know,
30 cents for every day or something that they're making them pants or like they're doing something.
Yeah.
Scandinavian jails are the best.
Probably.
They're the most
No,
chill.
the best jails are in Norway.
Norway,
that's Scandinavian.
So that's,
Is it?
yeah, that's Sweden, Denmark, Norway. I had a friend who I talked to who spent time in Denmark jail.
Yeah.
And he told me he would wear whatever his normal clothing was. He took it there.
Yeah.
From 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. They were open. There was a free area. They did whatever. They had jobs. They got money.
A lot of poets coming out of there.
Yeah, no, girls and guys were kept together.
Oh, wow.
He actually met a girl in there who was actually serving more time.
Yeah.
And so he got let go earlier, but then he was telling me, he's like, I miss my girl. She's there for 3 more years. But, you know, like they just hang out 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. together.
It's like
do
a
their
vacation.
Work, this, that. Yeah. And the food is better. They get to take everything with them. They have their phones. They're communicating outside. I'm like, bro, so what's the point of jail? He's like, it was...
Well, it's supposed to be reform, right?
Yeah.
They're supposed to actually, they're supposed to do their time to understand what...
That's not reform. That's like to keep them coming back.
That's vacation.
I like it. I like it.
He said there was a guy that actually preferred being in jail rather than being outside. He said everything was provided.
Why wouldn't you?
So, basically it's better to keep the conditions harsh and dire for the prisoners.
Well, there has to be a middle ground somewhere.
Yeah.
Like there has to be some reform where people are punished for whatever crime they did, but then also,
they have to be punished.
They have, also, there's that little bit of freedom too at the same time of like you're not an animal, you're still human. Some human rights.
Yeah, and that's coming from all three of us that have never been to jail.
That's
we're trying to.
Don't assume.
Allegedly.
I mean, I'm not talking about like school tour. When you were kids, just to show you guys around.
I've been in the back of a car.
Oh, thank God you said car.
Oh my God!
No soaps were dropped, bro.
Oh,
damn.
No, I recently watched a video. MKB probably did the best review of these Cybertrucks. It's like 40 minutes long. I don't know why I watched it, but I did. I'm not gonna buy that shit, but bro, they're actually very dangerous if you think about it. Like the safety test, bro. They're very nicely designed.
Yeah.
But the panels.
I think that is the only vehicle on the road right now in the entire world that looks like 2050 futuristic.
But it's dangerous.
I mean,
I thought you meant dangerous in a good way. I thought you were
it's yes. I mean, all the Tesla stuff's in there. Amazing tech.
He's like, yo, the truck coming. He's like, yo, that shit looks dangerous.
Yeah, I was like, it is nasty.
You never know. The guy inside is like having a, like his belt is stuck in his like rib cages. He's like having like a.
No, it's dangerous in the sense that on road safety, it's very dangerous because there's no curves to it. It's a dead like stainless steel coming at you with just like squares.
But it looks bomb though. Like when
it looks pretty good.
Looks pretty sick. It looks like it's about to turn into Optimus Prime anytime.
Those panels don't even fit. Like there's gonna be like anybody that has OCD, don't go for that truck because the panels don't fit perfectly.
Yes,
every truck is gonna be aligned.
Yeah. Because it's stainless steel, so it's not as bendy, right? You have to like really press that thing.
But it has been approved to be on the road, right? So yes, obviously.
With the right money, anything can be.
No, those doors are bulletproof. So the video that I watched on it, they were shooting bullets at it.
The robots
wasn't going through.
You see the robots?
No.
Bro, these Tesla robots.
Yeah.
This guy comes up, it's like a robot. It's like, "Thank you, Jeff." To the other robot, hands him like a MP40 or something, and this thing goes off on the Tesla, on the truck, Cybertruck, right? Goes off fully. It's like, and then one robot comes out. He's like, "I'm okay." It's like, yo, that's the stuff that you should be putting out to the public. Maybe I need a servant like that. It's just these robots are crazy, bro.
No way. It was on the Tesla.
Tesla's actual test, bro.
So what are these robots like?
They're actually like AI, like robot. They're fully
in the
functional.
Tesla
they're doing a safety test.
They did a shot and everything.
Bro, and accurately shooing at the truck, which is like 20 feet away, bro.
I mean, the robot, the AI technology has already been there for military purposes. That
Tesla.
There's drones that shoot. Yes, there's drones that shoot. There's
drones, but like a robot, as in like this thing was functioning. And understood they had to thank the other one. Like it's programmed to thank the other robot for handing him the gun, and the other one comes out of the truck saying, "Oh, I'm okay. I didn't get shot.
No, that's also a badass marketing scheme. Like, I mean, that's like a Tesla thing to do. There's robots grabbing a gun, shooting their indestructible car. And at least now the windows are indestructible as well, and the body and frame, everything.
But from the inside, it looks like it's very spacious. But it's like really simple, like basic. It's like
that's all Teslas.
That's all Teslas. Yes.
Very.
But I thought the Cybertruck is good from inside. It's gonna be a little more.
There's no Tesla emblems on there anywhere.
Yeah.
It's all says Cybertruck everywhere. Yeah. Okay. There's no not even a Tesla mark. I think the only thing is maybe the key has a.
Not
Tesla
even on the inside, nowhere.
Nothing on the steering, nowhere Tesla. It doesn't even have a rear view mirror.
Bro, but damn, that thing is a beast. 0 to 100 in 1.9 seconds.
Yeah, the top model.
1.9 seconds plus. Have you guys seen that video where this thing is racing a Porsche 911?
I saw the Urus.
While towing a Porsche 911?
While towing a Porsche 911.
I didn't see that.
And winning this shit.
It won.
I saw the one where it was racing a Urus, and then it beat that, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
850 something horsepower.
Holy fuck, yeah. And this is another hyper car.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. It's rare. It's top speed.
I don't know. It's rare, but
its design is immaculate, and it's just performance, everything.
Price is reasonably priced if you think about it. The
it's
one motor
okay,
50 something thousand US.
Yes, exactly.
It's 2 motors, 70 something.
100,000 US
90
for
something for the 3 motor, the main one.
USD.
Yeah,
USD. Yeah. For us, it's.
So I mean that's a catch.
That's nothing, man. Less than 100K for.
Oh yeah.
Last time I saw like this kind of deal on a car was probably the Corvettes.
Yeah.
Corvette C8s.
Yeah.
When you see everyone riding, when you could get them out MSRP, they were like 70,000, 80,000.
Not
but
anymore.
like, if you buy them, not even from the dealership. Dealerships don't even have them.
Well, they don't have the cap on the MSRP anymore.
Yeah,
so they can charge whatever they want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So no, it's nice. I'm excited for it, but let's see. They just started delivering them. I don't think we'll see it driving around for another month and a half, or maybe unless the very first.
Well, that's another thing. We don't know if it's made for Canadian weather, right? It's
like, if it's a Cybertruck or indestructible, it has to be.
But the door, same thing with all Teslas, right? Yeah. So the doors are actually touch. So there's on the panel, it says up to 1 inch thick ice. Yeah. You can still break the ice and get the door to open a little bit, and then you do the, pull.
That's what Tesla is right now too. Like Model S, Model 3, they open their touch, right?
Yeah, so but right now it's you touch the handle, and it opens up the handle. This
and
is
then
all
it doesn't
touch.
even open. You don't even have a handle on it to open it.
Yeah.
You touch it, it opens up a little bit, and then you.
Yeah. So that thing is like the touch, So we don't know -40. You're gonna be standing there, trying to break that ice and getting in. I don't know how feasible that is in Canada.
So. Yeah, I mean, people would.
I'm sure people. I
don't think anybody. Do you think it's out here in Canada yet? Do you think anybody from?
I'm sure some people have it.
I think maybe someone in Vancouver probably got
somebody
it.
in Vancouver, and
Vancouver's
they probably
very high on those electric cars.
Or one of the very first people who ordered. You never know. Maybe someone in Calgary, someone early in that list.
Yeah,
they might be getting it.
Hopefully, I'm gonna check out the 17th Ave in the coming months, coming weeks. Yeah. If somebody has it in Calgary, the first place to take it is the 17th Ave in downtown.
Yeah, no, you can charge other cars with it.
With your Cybertruck.
With your Cybertruck. So in the trunk, it has a power outlet. Yeah. And it has 3 power outlets, so you can actually charge different, which is nice to see. A lot of electric cars are actually doing that now, where you can charge other things with it. So.
Can you charge another electric car with it?
Probably.
Yeah.
That would be
with Cybertruck.
That's like a business. Yeah. You can go around. You want to charge? Let me come charge you up real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be used for tow trucks.
Yeah,
I'm 100% sure it'll be used for tow trucks.
No, that's what I was thinking.
A lot of power. It has 2 tow hooks in the front. I'm sure it has one in the back, obviously, right?
So people are using it for work a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even that the big Tesla truck. I don't know when that one's gonna come out. The semi.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be like a game changer as well.
He's also working on a camper, I heard.
Yeah?
Like a camper van, yeah. Because that one, you can, the flat roof, he was talking, I forget who he was talking to, maybe Joe Rogan, or I don't know who he was talking about. He was talking about like how people always want to have a solar car.
Yeah.
But it's not feasible because there's no flat bed, right? But on the van, you can have like an extended flat bed. And then you can also have, how the campers have those sides that come out.
Extends out. Tent type of thing.
Yeah. So he was talking about how you could do that to make it run just on solar, 30 miles a day type of thing. So
and that's the solar power is all on top. Yeah. You pull it out.
Yeah.
Collect energy. So.
I think that's another 5 decades before we get there.
Hyundai.
5 decades?
Yeah,
No.
Hyundai has.
They
a
have the
concept
technology.
car.
It's just a matter of making it.
Yeah. Remember the
Yes,
hydrogen
but
powered car?
For it to be feasible among a normal
For it to be cheap
population,
enough for people to buy it, yeah.
for it to come into the norm of like daily use.
Yeah.
I don't think anytime.
No, daily use you could, because a lot of people buy those campers where they extend out.
Yeah, no,
right?
we see it a lot, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of RV because you see people, especially summer. That's a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people buy those.
Yeah.
And
Solar, I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, that's just the thing, right? Like with solar, how do you really trust it to take it for all that? So.
But solar panels on your rooftop, like on your house, being run by solar energy.
Yeah.
That's concept that's not far fetched. I think that's coming.
That's already happening.
That's already happening. Yes, exactly. On like smaller scale, yes, it's happening.
On a big scale, it's happening. It's happening in Pakistan already.
Yeah, my cousin he created a bike.
Tesla. You can get a full out solar house done by Tesla.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah,
Full out,
Tesla
like,
can do, but
there's in Canada.
Is it happening?
Yeah, in Calgary, you can do full solar.
15
to 20,000, bro.
Panels
It's already
you
happening.
can get, you can already order them online.
Yeah, it's already happening. It's on a big scale. Like a lot of people are switching because energy is so expensive now, right? So a lot of people are switching because that ends up making you net zero.
Yeah.
In a lot of places, because you can store, if you buy batteries, obviously you store up the energy, or you get the credits. In the summertime, you get the credits because you put it back into the grid, right? And then the energy companies give you a credit, and then you can use that credit for the winter.
No way.
Yeah.
You can put your energy back into the grid.
Into the grid, yeah. Because it in the summertime it's going to generate more than what you use.
Yeah.
So when you do that, it's hooked up to the grid of the city, so you are actually helping the city. So the energy companies give you a credit.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting no sponsorship. I don't know why I'm pitching this, but yeah, you put it back into the grid, and then they give you a credit for it. So at the end of the year, a lot of people are actually net zero or like dirt cheap for their energy. Yeah. So it's worth it. And then there's some incentives too. You can get like a rebate for like $5,000 or something to switch to solar and stuff. Yeah.
I know a lot of like companies. That's their whole thing. They're trying to go zero emission or net zero and this that. So.
Yeah.